The 2024-25 season ended in disappointment for Real Madrid. Despite securing a second-place finish in La Liga, when Carlo Ancelotti departed, he left behind a team plagued by inconsistency, tactical imbalance, and a growing sense of lost identity. Stepping into this void is Xabi Alonso, a club legend, a deep thinker of the game, and now the man entrusted with shaping Madrid's future. With the club at a pivotal crossroads, Alonso has already begun making bold moves. Among his first decisions, the signings of two defenders, Trent Alexander-Arnold and rising star Dean Huijsen. But what does this tell us about the new era Alonso is trying to build at the Bernabéu? Let's find out in this video. Alonso arrived at the Santiago Bernabéu on the back of an extraordinary achievement. His Bayer Leverkusen side had completed an unbeaten Bundesliga season, a feat that shattered expectations in German football and signaled the arrival of a managerial mind, shaped not only by his playing pedigree but by tactical clarity, innovation, and composure under pressure. Alonso's philosophy is rooted in control of space, of tempo, and of the ball. His teams press with intelligence, build with elegance, and always look to dictate rather than react. Yet, leading Real Madrid is unlike any other challenge in world football. This is not Leverkusen. This is a club defined by its mythology, its trophies, and its constant thirst for greatness. The team Alonso inherits is in transition. Club legends are departing, and the generational axis built around Luka Modric and Toni Kroos is dissolving. The midfield is undergoing a metamorphosis, the defense has shown signs of fragility, and the need for purposeful recruitment has become urgent. In response, Real Madrid made 2 ambitious moves in the transfer market that signal both intent and identity. They secured the services of Dean Huijsen, one of Europe's brightest young centre-backs, and signed Trent Alexander-Arnold, a player who has redefined the role of a modern fullback. Dean Huijsen arrives with the weight of expectation, having become the most expensive defender in the club's history. At just 20 years old, the Dutch-born Spaniard plays with a maturity that belies his age. His development at Juventus and a breakout season in the Premier League with Bournemouth showcased his blend of technical poise and defensive intelligence. He is not merely a physical presence, he is a ball-playing centre-back who fits seamlessly into Alonso's blueprint. In a back four or back three, Huijsen's ability to read the game, break lines with his passing, and carry the ball under pressure transforms the backline from a defensive unit into the foundation of attacking moves. Alongside the dynamic Eder Militao, Huijsen brings a different energy. Where Militao is aggressive and quick, Huijsen is calculated and composed. Alonso's systems often rely on defenders who can step into midfield, allowing the team to manipulate the shape of the opposition and control transitions. Huijsen's composure, particularly in possession, enables Real Madrid to retain structure while advancing purposefully through the thirds. His positional intelligence, coupled with a natural calmness, makes him a perfect fit for the demands of a team that seeks to dominate every phase of the game. If Huijsen symbolizes the future, then Trent Alexander-Arnold embodies a more immediate ambition. After nearly a decade at Liverpool, where he played over 350 matches and revolutionized the role of the right-back, Trent chose Madrid as the setting for his next challenge. His decision was not one of comfort, but of legacy. At 26, he brings experience, elite-level pedigree, and an unmatched creative edge. His numbers are staggering, but they only tell part of the story. Trent is more than a defender. He is a playmaker in disguise, a tempo setter whose technique and vision resemble that of a central midfielder. Xabi Alonso is fully aware of Trent's unique profile and is likely to deploy him in a hybrid role that allows him to drift into central areas, dictate possession, and act as an auxiliary playmaker. Rather than hugging the touchline, Trent will operate in the right half space, often forming a double pivot with Aurelien Tchouaméni, or connecting with Federico Valverde and Jude Bellingham in advanced areas. His passing range, particularly in transitions, will be critical to unlocking deep defenses. His set-piece prowess, something Madrid have sorely lacked, adds another dimension. In a squad that includes aerial targets like Huijsen, Militao, and Rudiger, Trent's deliveries from corner kick could become a key source of goals. Defensive concerns around Trent remain valid. His positioning and one-on-one defending have been questioned, especially in high-stakes matches. But Alonso's tactical intelligence offers solutions rather than restrictions. His success at Leverkusen was built on compensating for adventurous fullbacks through structural balance. Whether it involves Tchouaméni shielding the right channel or Valverde providing defensive cover during transitions, the goal will be to create a system where Trent's strengths are amplified and his weaknesses protected. Alonso will not ask him to be something he is not. Instead, he will design a framework where Trent's creativity can flourish without compromising the team's solidity. Structurally, Real Madrid under Alonso is expected to alternate between a classic 4-2-3-1 and a more fluid 3-2-4-1 in possession. The base formation allows for traditional defensive coverage, with Huijsen and Militao at centre-back, Trent inverting from right-back, and Ferland Mendy or Fran Garcia offering width on the left. Tchouaméni and Valverde provide midfield control, while Bellingham operates as the central orchestrator behind a dynamic front three. In possession, the shape becomes more adventurous. Trent joins the midfield line, Bellingham drifts to exploit space, and Huijsen pushes into advanced zones to initiate play. This tactical flexibility is central to Alonso's identity. It allows his team to adapt, without losing structure and control games on their own terms. Yet tactics alone do not drive revolutions. The psychological shift inside the dressing room is equally important. The arrival of Trent brings not only elite quality, but a competitive mentality shaped by years of fighting for titles under Jurgen Klopp. He is a leader, not necessarily through words, but through performance and expectation. Huijsen, though younger, arrives with humility and hunger. His professionalism and intelligence make him a long-term pillar around which the club can build. Alonso, a former player who understands both the culture of the Bernabéu and the demands of modern football, represents the unifying figure this squad needs. He brings tactical clarity, emotional intelligence, and a deep understanding of what it means to wear the white shirt. The road ahead will not be smooth, integrating new players, reshaping the tactical identity, and evolving from the Modric Kroos era to a more athletic, aggressive midfield core will take time. But time is not something Madrid grants easily. The pressure to deliver results is immediate. A La Liga title challenge, a deep run in the Champions League, and a visible style of play are non-negotiable. What sets this moment apart, however, is the sense of intention behind every decision. This is not a team built on impulse. It is a squad being carefully crafted to reflect a philosophy. The signings of Huijsen and Trent are not about hype. They are about identity. They are about building a team that can impose its style, not just respond to the opposition. Under Xabi Alonso, Real Madrid is not simply aiming to win matches. It is seeking to define an era. The ambition is clear, the path is bold, and the future, for the first time in years, feels designed rather than improvised. This is not just a rebuild. It is the beginning of a new footballing philosophy, a renaissance forged in control, courage, and conviction. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave your comments if there is anything that you are not satisfied with. I hope you will leave a like and subscribe to the channel to encourage me